Hey everyone, TC here, how's it going? And today we're gonna be playing RO-Scale Chicagoland. It was gonna be for my last two videos about Roblox, like anything around here, so this will be my last two of the RO-Scale videos before that age restriction update in Roblox that the chat filter is gonna be removed like any moment around here. So, I'm going to be playing this for one reason that we can't actually going to get things a little bit louder as well. So, the game was created in April 6th this year, and it's being updated since after Black Friday. So, it's currently for some kind of the vehicle sim as well. Over 200,000 visits and 1,300 favorites, or some kind of 1,400 favorites like this. I wouldn't actually going to go anywhere as possible, so I have to rejoin immediately as possible. So, the servers, like anybody as well, that maximize the server could be at least 5 of them as well. So, the private servers can cost 25 Robux, like anything as well. So, there's anything communities like this ones that can requires for Game Pass. It could be a lot of them, but I'm not sure. I'm unable to be playing for this one as well, but unfortunately, this would actually going to be for Roblox update around here. So, first off, let's play for something else. And I wouldn't able to be taking like anything around here for this anymore. So, if I started to play Roblox as well since Black Friday, unfortunately, that kicks me out anytime soon. And I do not hear any music as well. We probably not sure that the music wouldn't absolutely going to hear as possible, so I am better going to get around inside around here. So I'll be right back around here if this game loads frequently. The current update around here is in Black Friday, that since the update log that the fixes saves and cars like anything for undeletable, like anything around here for these things. But the bad news is all cabooses have been removed, that the part 2 is officially released, that is going to be started of the last week of some kind of like this early this year for 2026. That wouldn't be so necessary around here. Before I'll spawn some trains around here for to do this, I can't able to spawn anything as possible. So I just jumped everything around here. So I have already entered the game as pretty much. So I'll be opening up the menu. It was since it does look like anything around here. So first off, I'm gonna be searching off with this thing as well for the searches. So, but only for around here for freight is 55, 10 passengers, and 5 locomotives. The game passes could actually for C44-9W, SD38-2, SD45T-2, and I couldn't believe this isn't going to get around here. So the C44-9W, that it's some kind of like anything around here. So the ET44C4 or the ES44. So let's go for this one. 2 locomotives plus freight. I couldn't able to be finding whatever it is. So as I'll be scrolling down all the way that I can't actually find. So there's nothing that I going to scroll down anymore. So if I got a random spawn out for something like anything around here, there's SD60, more Game Pass trains everywhere. but I wouldn't actually going to get around here for anything around here. So there's rail cars, and there could be absolutely a little bit more. So there's rail cars, canter beams, or whatever it is. So I can't scroll up around here. So there's a little bit more. Tank car, bulkheads, more rail cars, and anything around here for to do this. I wouldn't believe that isn't going to be for such as a little bit big. So I wouldn't actually going to be playing around here. So let's spawn anything around here. So I'm about to do it around here without the caboose. So I wouldn't actually going to stay around here. I can't see anything but worse. So looks like it's followed by the BNSF 49 or the BNSF C449W right behind. So I wouldn't actually find anything but worse. So I wouldn't actually going to scroll around here. So let's spawn anything goes, but unfortunately I may not see anything around here for as possible. So the locomotives are probably loud. I didn't increase anything around here as default like that one. So I'm gonna using for the consist editor, and the train number will be 3862. So this won't be for this one as well. So I got that one. So this is the one. This train could be our special leader. Hopefully there must be a lot of cars. It was pretty loud as well. I didn't flip them as possible because since I can't actually try to find out. So this is where the settings on the menu goes on around here. So these trains are right behind them. So there could be anywhere as possible that we already find. And let's drop to 0. And we find these address. And that could be the leader. So it was followed by leading locomotives. Could be this one. We don't want to interact with something else. What are these buttons are? So this is absolutely the daylight and nightlight for this thing as well. So this is where the sun goes not all the way anywhere as possible. So you can't control anything around here. You can control daytime or anything like the time of day for these things or something. I wouldn't be able to explain around here for something as well. So looks like I'm about to hit this thing as well. Unfortunately, it was totally loud. Let's see if I'm going to depart around here. I can't ride this train. And because of this thing, I wouldn't actually going to get around here for this thing. So you have to scale up for this time that you needed to do this. You can close the menu and you can toggle the UIs like this. You can delete trains for only you. You can teleport into other kinds of places you go, and you can travel around here for like anything around here, such as other kinds of locations in real life, like anywhere is going to be for like anything around here. So there's nothing that you can find around here as well, so I just going to roll off for this one. and turning on the lights and bell. So, the places that you can teleport to Vanilla Grove, Illinois, Royal, Illinois, Woodland, Illinois, around here. Watseka, St. Annie, Moments 2. I'm probably not very sure. I wasn't actually going to travel for this time as well. So, the train horn that I just doing this a little bit, I wouldn't actually insanely try to do whatever it does. The train is gonna be arrive at any moment as well, so I decided to close the menu as well and let the train as run by really possible as indeed. Oh my gosh, the train was absolutely collidable. So, you can toggle the UIs like anything is possible, but unfortunately, you may not able to change any weather that you ever wanted to be around here for as well. So, there must be another interlocking. And I wasn't able to be turned around here for this one, so I could go possibly straight a little bit longer. So I'll be hitting around here for the full throttle. And the track leads not to the end around here for this one. So it should be going even better around here for getting all the way. I don't really think the train is absolutely heading towards the danger. Because that you think these tracks are going to get around to... Alright. They're heading towards to the end of the road. So, I'm gonna reverse. This sounds like a bad news for me. But I have to reverse this train immediately. So, that was the worst thing that we probably seen this yesterday. If I'm going to lose my train... But this is absolutely going to get around here. It's totally going to be even more louder than I expected. Oh jeez. Like anything is possibly, this is not going to get even worse around here, because I already told around here for something else, because that wouldn't even took for so long. And I would pretend this video to be like live streams. So, I'll pull forward about here, and I wouldn't actually going to be taking much more necessary about here. It's totally more loud than I never expected. And so, I move the locomotive forward. Oh jeez. Okay, let's switch this track. But I wasn't able to be showing this for a little bit. So, I kept things a little bit going for myself. I wouldn't derail for much a little bit for as well. So, I'm using for the slow speeds. And we're gonna hammer click for this one, for that one. So, the train will continue to roll about this track and all the way into the next yard. So, this is not the stop. This is where we continue around here for a long time. Better yet, the train will be arrive in a moment around here. So, it won't be close around here, so... Well, let's just toggle the UI for around here, and I should have been able to teleport around here for a little bit more. Something like that. So, let's toggle the UIs. We're really close. And this enables us to scroll all the way down. So, nothing bad happens around here for this train. So, I made this train a little bit long. And it won't actually going to get a little bit faster. So, I never really talked about for this situation, but this is nothing that I just going to get around here. So, let's get ourselves for a full throttle soon. That the train is going to be sounding the horn a little bit. Well, looks like we got ourselves a problem down here for this one. There's 2 locomotives behind. I'm not very sure there's something wrong with this train. It was there's something totally wrong with this train again. I can't believe it that there was something kind of a problem down here for this one. So I did actually did this to this train, but I would not sure that these container cars around here, that there's gotta be a problem on that car. Oh jeez, this is not good that I never seen this. So things might started to get a little bit worse around this train. Oh jeez, this is totally such a bad news for me as well, since down in Chicagoland around here for just a little bit for that one. So well, that's the end of this video around here for this one. I cannot actually taking for too long that since where my train is. And yes, I was right, it was going to be that way for this a little bit possible. So since I'm going to be double combo for this jump, but I'm not very sure I wouldn't able to be doing this anyway. So, the game is going to be linked in the description below since after Black Friday. And will not absolutely think I would not able to click this button again for this one, because due to the Child Safety Act or some kind of age restriction update on Roblox. But whenever that I could hear the train speeding down the line, so that will be it as well. So thanks for watching and only supports around here, so you can play and like the game as pretty even possible. And here comes this train really loud as well. I'll be signing off, and I'll talk to you rail fanners and mini lads all later.